stamper. It's been a while. Um, Not on purpose, just been a little crazy. I went to On Stage, which is a Stampin' Up thing. It's a big conference um, in Long Beach, California, and it was so cool. I went last year. It was in Raleigh, I think, North Carolina. This is my second year going, and it's just so inspiring and so fun, and I don't know. It's just awesome. Stepping on always makes you feel like you're, you know, uh, you're fabulous and you're such a big part of their company, even though I know I'm like this big. But it was lots of fun. Met a lot of people, um, did a lot of learning and stamping and just fabulous. So I was there on, what was that? March 14th, and I was supposed to have my next live on the 16th. Not there on, let's see, I left on the 11th, got home on the 15th. I was supposed to have my next live on the 16th. Yeah, I didn't have anything made yet, and I didn't get it done because I had to actually go and work and did my full-time job. So it takes me a while to create. I'm not a quick creator. I don't know why, but I'm not. And I'm sorry, hold on, my computer is doing weird stuff. So yeah, this is the first time I've been able to get on live. So I'm gonna make 4 cards. I finished scrapbook layout for the scrapbook club, which is gonna be the 13th. And I can show you my upline, Christine Bertram. She asked a bunch of us to be in this little group that makes a project using the product of the month. The product of the month is I forgot to print that out. I was going to show you what April's product of the month is, but product of the month is something that you can get if you purchase $75 worth of product before shipping and taxes. You can purchase this product they have. It's late. So far, it's been stamp sets paper, but I think this month is maybe an embossing folder or something. I haven't really looked at it. I can look it up and we can look at it together in a sec. Um, but so if you get that, you can get that product of the month for $5, and it's awesome. The paper has been beautiful. The stamps have been really cute. One was stamp set was a bunch of words, a bunch of sayings. This one I'll show you is a really cute spring stamp set, and really awesome for $5. I mean, really cool. So if you purchase the $75 worth of product and you get this $5 stamp or whatever it is, paper, then you get the PDFs. And I think there's like 9 or 10 people now. I think some have added. We have added more people of projects that you can do with this stamp set. So I think that's so cool. And I'll send it to you. I'll email it right over once you know, purchase the items. But I'll show you March's item that I made and sent the PDF over. Not sent the PDF, yeah. And then they're gonna put them all together and then it'll be ready. And then so I'll be making another one for April. And yeah, it's just a cool thing. I'm very proud to be part of it. It's a little nerve-wracking because I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like it's quite to par, but hopefully you guys like it. So yeah, that's what's going on. Um April, I only have April and May left of school. So June, July, most of June, July, and almost all of August, I will be doing a lot more stamping in classes and all that kind of stuff. But this class I'm going to show you is 4 cards. It's the stamp said beautiful, and it's a mega sweet. What is it called? Beautiful. Shoot, can't remember. I'll have to look it up. It comes with 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets. Simple Beauty, simple beautiful dies and stamp. Let's see. Yeah, simply beautiful, I think. And then beautifully celebrated. I'll show it to you. But it's very elegant, very pretty. Could be anniversary, wedding, just special occasion. I mean, and it doesn't even have to be that, but the cards I made, I hope, show that. One is a thinking of you. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I can talk about, but that's it. So, I'm going to go ahead and put you down. If you like this class is the four cards. You can get them mailed to you, and it's $30 plus $6 shipping. Or if you want it as a class, just text me, give me a call. Um, Actually, texting is better. Email me, Facebook message me, any of that, and we can put up set up a date and do this as a group. If you have some friends that want to do this class, any of my classes that I show online can be made into an in-person class with interest. So I think that's everything. So this is my old schedule. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you the schedule itself, but my information. So you can jot down if you'd like my email or my phone number to text, my site, all that good stuff. Okay. So let me turn you around, put you down. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I'm so excited. My husband and I just went out and bought one of those big, it's 72 inches. So it'll fit right where my table is in my kitchen. Not the best place, right? But that's okay. That's all we have. So I just have like a folding table and I have nowhere to put anything. So we just went and got a one of those big, what are they called? Tool chest on wheels that you're supposed to put in the garage. But we're going to put it in the kitchen so that I can do all my scrapbooking and my stamping and my card making and have places to put it. We've been seeing more and more people put them in their kitchen as like more prep. And then my husband's like, wouldn't that be cool for your crafting since we don't have like a craft room? So yeah, it's supposed to be here or at Home Depot sometime by April 6th. And then we'll pick it up and get it in. It'll take me a while probably to figure out where I want things. It's got a pegboard and everything. Um, So I'll show you what that looks like once I get it and once it's all filled and looking pretty. So, okay, that's all I needed to say. I just was really excited about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put you down. Remember, you're going to see the wall, you're going to see the ceiling, you're going to see all the crazy stuff um, before you actually are in the right position to see where I'm making things. I hope everybody is having a good start, end of March and start of April. And Easter is coming up, which is exciting. Hold on, I'm sorry. I just got my hand. Let's see. Hopefully, I might have to push you up a little bit more. But let's see. Hopefully, you'll get to spend some time with your family or friends and celebrate. Let's see. Sorry. Are you getting dizzy yet? Or feeling sick? Hopefully not. Let's see. Okay, we'll see how it goes here. I just don't want to push any buttons. Hmm. Okay, so let me reach. Sorry for my arm. I'm gonna show you this information and throw some of this out. Okay, I know this is small. I have to make it bigger. This is my information. Let's see if you can see it. The name of my little business is Two Long Dogs and a Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Oop, let's see. Is that better? Push it this way. Um, My phone number that you can text me at is 262-812-3841. You can purchase items through me, Stampin' Up! Items through me at georginedarbro.stampinup.net, or you can email me also for information, catalog, orders, information about a class, Georgie's two long dogs at gmail.com. And my Facebook and YouTube is Two Long Dogs and a Stamper. So please like, share. What is all the things that you do? Um, I don't know, what else do you do? Like, share, follow, all those good things. So that's my information. Let me show you this. Now these product of the months, um, this one was for March, but if it's still available, if you purchase $75, you can still get this. So there's a couple of them that are still available. I think only one is not available anymore. But this one was last month and it's super cute. It's called Notes of Spring. And I'll show you what I made just so you can see the idea. So I made this cute little box, and in the box is a set of 3 cards and envelopes. They're just little 3x3 quick cards, but they're real fun. A little thing, a little note of thanks. And then I made the envelope and I showed you how to make the envelope too, especially for you. A little note of thanks. And then especially for you, happiest birthday wishes. So this is my little project, and then there's another 8 other projects, and I think more next month. I'm not positive yet. Um, Besides this one that you get for free when you purchase it. So I just wanted to show you that. I can look up later, I will, but I can see if we can figure out what next month is. I did see it, but I forgot to print it off. So, and then I wanted to show you this is my scrapbook pages, or that is for April 13th. Okay, so this is my idea. It's changed quite often just because I haven't figured out the best way to do this. Um, and nobody has really ordered it or wanted to be part of the club, but I would love to start a scrapbooking club where you would get the PDF showing you how to make these scrapbook pages. So it's one full layout. Let's see if can I get this in? Let me scooch you up a little bit. Maybe I can. It's one full layout. Sorry, again, I'm moving you around here. That um is two 12 by 12 pages. Oh, that didn't help, did it? Let's see. Oh, maybe that did help a little bit. So this is the first page. There's stamping, there's paper, there's I made clouds. I don't know if you can see that. I made clouds, lots of die cuts, embossing, lots of different things. Oh, see the clouds? I don't know if you can see them. And I would send you the PDF. You also would get, this is the second page. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fit this whole 12 by 12 in. Oh, I guess that's somewhat. This second page. So this is this picture. Their picture would be on the first page of 5 by 7. The second page has a 4 by 6 and two 4 by 4 pictures. I've been changing it up because I don't know how to do this and do it correctly, but nobody's ordered, so I thought, well, this is the time to change it. What I'm thinking is that you would get a pack of the paper, the DSP, um, a yard of ribbon, all the cardstock to make it with, and a thing of embellishments, which I have not put on there yet. I just realized I haven't done that yet. Um, and then the PDF to do it, shipped to you for $42 plus shipping. So that's what I'm thinking right now. If you are interested, please reach out to me. I would love, scrapbooking is my first love. So I would love to get something started. If you want to do it in person, I'd love to have a little class and we can have fun scrapbooking. That would be great. So that is also out there. That is going to be happening live on my YouTube channel on Monday the 13th. Okay, so let's get busy with cards. Um, Let me show you what we're working with. So these are the two suites. This is one suite. These are the stamps. I don't know if you can see them really well, but these are the stamps. Probably see them better here. And the dies, these are really cool because they're um, nestled so that they mat really well. And I love this leaf. It's pretty cool too. So there's these in this suite. I mean, you don't have to get all this. There are you can purchase both of these suites separately, but it's a mega suite, so you can get everything together too. And then there's this part. This is called Simply Beautiful. I love this flower. It's so cool. Um, and then lots of flower dies and leaves. So it comes with a ribbon, and the ribbon is this really pretty white and gold. It comes with beautiful paper, and I've really done a lot of cutting with this. So um, this one's my favorite, the white and gold. So pretty. But it's really pretty, really flowery, really springy. I even think this could be very Eastery with all these flowers. I was thinking I'm going to do a scrapbook page with this, and I'm just thinking I was going to do Easter with this. It also comes with these um, ephemera pack, ephemera pack. I have problems with that word. I did not use it on my cards just because I didn't know if somebody wanted to purchase the class. I didn't know how to figure that out because there's not many duplicates of them, but they're really pretty. And I'm thinking, we'll see. I might do a giveaway for these because, like I said, I can't really use them for classes because there's only a couple pages of each. So, like, you'd get two of these. But if I had four people order, how would I do that? Look at the pretty gold flowers. They're all vellum. So I'll think of something maybe by the end of this video. We'll see on how I can maybe I haven't used any of them. I did open them to look at them, and a couple fell out, but I have not used them. So it's brand new pack. And yeah, so that comes with it also. And these pretty, they're called pearlized faceted circles. And I think Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and like a white are the colors that are in them. And we'll be using these. Um, we also, on one of them, I use the soft wave. And one lonely die from the Easter basket. So, okay. Enough jibber jabbering. Let's get busy. Okay. I did a lot of prepping, so there's not a lot of watching me do boring stuff. The last card I will show you. I'm excited because I'm going to show you how to do the reverse of a stamp using the new Stampin' Positioner. I'll show you that later. But this is the first card we're gonna make. Oops, let's take some of that out. That's all the layers. This is the first card, and it ties. shut, but I'm going to leave it open so we can look at it. Okay. So when you get this class, it'll be, each of these cards will be like this in an envelope. So you got to take them out gently and push everything out and put it to the side. I need to go ahead and burnish the score lines because we want them nice and crisp. One more time. Okay. Okay. We have lots of little pieces. We have lots of things. So the colors we used on this card is Calypso Coral, white, old olive, petal pink, and I think we have just a little bit of duckling. What is that called? Can't think of the duckling name. Something duckling. Why can't I remember that? Here, I'll look. It is called Darling Duckling. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put those to the side real quick. Oh, and I did use a very little mossy metal, and I'll show you in a second. So this is going to, let's start with the inside first. We have 3 layers. So we're going to take the petal pink and, oh, I forgot to check my glue. See if it's going to be working today. We're going to take the petal pink and add it to the old olive and just mat it on. Make sure the got the same edges all the way around. And then we're going to take the pretty paper. So this is the one side. See the pretty gold on it? I don't know if you can see that shine. And then this is the other side. I love that side too. And we're going to use this side on this card also. But we're going to go ahead and add glue to this. We're not going to put this into the card yet because we need to add ribbon, and I want to make sure I have the ribbon in the right place. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this ready. There we go. So that's done for now. We'll put that to the side. Then we have, again, one, two, oh, two. We have 2 pattern papers, so we're going to use this side this time. We have old olive and petal pink. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue on these. And we'll get these all matted together. Okay. And again, just make it so that it's got a nice border. Oh my gosh, my house is so quiet. I can't get over it. Kind of drives me crazy when they say, don't people say like the silence is deafening? That's what my house is right now. I have a Basset who is sleeping on the couch, and then I also have a mini dachshund, and she hurt her back. I was dreading this. She'll be 5 in April, and she hurt her back. I don't even know how she did it, and it's been a month, and she's healing, but it's been a very long month. It's so hard to see them when they're not feeling well. Okay, so we can go ahead and glue these on these sides. Oh, the card base is a normal 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4, and then 2 1/8, and then just burnished. So that's what that is. Again, if you purchase this class, you'll get a PDF on how to put these cards together and all the measurements and all that good stuff. So that'll go on the front flap like that. And then the flap when you open it up. So that's what I was saying, she's sleeping and it's so quiet in here. Like you can hear a pin drop. Okay, so we'll put that to the side. Now we get to do some fun stuff. Let's do some stamping. So actually, let's do some burnishing for some using some brushes first. What I did was take a blending brush and I took Mossy Meadow. I know this is Old Olive, but I wanted it something just a little bit darker. So let me grab my Mossy Meadow. And actually, I don't think I used a blending brush. I'm sorry. I used a dauber. These things are on back order. These are daubers. And I wanted to get another one because look, they're getting really, my daubers are getting really nasty. So you just take the dauber, tap it into the ink, and then go around the edges. For some reason, I have issues with leaving edges just plain. Not every time, not every layer, but sometimes. So 2 out of these 3 layers is going to have something done to them. It just gives it a little something. So I just need to make it all the way around. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in the summer. I watch Rose Coleman, love Rose Coleman, met her at On Stage, super nice lady. And she goes on daily. Now, when I work full time as a teacher, I can't go on daily, but I was thinking summer, I'm going to try to do that because I feel like making 1 card a day, I like that because I feel like my cards take forever, or I take forever to make my cards. And when I do them 4 in a night, that's that's a long night. I mean, that it's up to almost 3 hours. And I don't know how many people want to sit and watch me make cards for 3 hours. So I was thinking maybe daily, sometime during the day. I like the morning, but I don't know if I'd do it morning or more like 11, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But if anybody has any ideas, got so many things pumped up on my, that would be great. Oh, hello, Kim. I didn't even see you pop on. Are you still on? I'm sorry, I had a bunch of pop-ups on my computer. I'm glad you're here watching. Thank you. Um, okay. This one is just going to go on here, but we're going to wait. This one is going to get stamped. It's going to get embossed. And I need to also use Calypso Curl. And we're going to see, again, I'm going to go ahead and use Fabulous. Thank you for coming on. I hope you like the cards that we're making tonight. Okay. So you always, when you use a blending brush, you have to take off some of the ink or it'll make big old blotches. And we're just going to go around the edges because we're also going to, oops, we're also going to use gold embossing powder to do the edges. So it was too white. Okay, we get wipe this off so we don't get the lips of coral everywhere. Oops. Okay, put that back. So, embossing. We're to emboss, we need to use Versamark. We need our little pillow of powder to keep it from static electricity. This is a part I always forget. So we just have to run that around, get rid of all the static, so the powder doesn't stick to things that the areas that you don't want it to stick. Okay. Versamark is a really sticky ink. I'm gonna look for To the Happy Couple. That out. I did a lot of the stamping, but I did not do this because I don't know, some embossing. I did some of the embossing already, but it's fun to watch the embossing, how it bubbles up. Fabulous. Thanks, Kim. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on a block. Great. I covered all my blocks with my computer. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. I don't know if anybody has used this before, but it's like really sticky and it's clear. You can't see it really well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this at the bottom of the die that we just used the blending brush on. I'm gonna cover this up. We're gonna use it again in a second, but don't want to use that when we're going to have powder out. Okay, I've been using this, as you can tell. So I'm just going to scoop some of this that I have already here. Maybe one more time. There we go. Okay. Still didn't work perfectly. Hold on, I got a brush. So when you have some of this on the area that you don't want, like that, I'm going to redo that. There we go. That's better. Oh, keep taking my C off. There we go. Okay, no more fussing, right? Just do it. He isn't done. Okay, this is the cool part. The whole process of watching it. Okay. Sad part is I do not have a Stamping Up embossing heater thing. I've had this embosser for so long. Oh. I just knocked it all up. I've had it so long. I really, until it dies, I'm not going to get one from Stampin' Up. I know that's bad, but it still works. So, okay, let's try this again. Okay. I am from Wisconsin, on the border of Wisconsin and Illinois. You saw my babies? That's Gus is the basset hound and Hazel is the um little dachshund. We also have a cat and a horse in our family and a tortoise. And of course, our kids, grown kids, but yeah, those are our animals. So now I'm going to emboss the edges, and we don't need a lot of embossing on it, just a little bit. So I'm gonna run that down. and just drag it through. I'll show you in a second. I'm just putting it through what I have here. And it's not going to be perfect. You kind of want it sporadic. You don't want it to be the perfect line going around. This one I have a little bit more than my original, but that's okay. Hold on, I'll tell you about the tortoise. I don't know if you can hear me with this going on. It's almost done. You can see it bubbling. I love watching this. It's so much fun. Okay. So the tortoise came about because I'm a teacher and I wanted a class pet, but honestly, he's home. Or she's home. She's not in my classroom because he likes it quiet. She likes it quiet. So yeah, um, he's our pet, not just our class pet. So we're gonna go ahead and add this. I had him in my class for a few years, and then, or I had her, I keep calling it him because her name's Frankie. It was Franklin, but then we found out it's a little girl, so it's Frankie. I'm not going to glue this down yet. We're going to add the flower pieces. So let me close this up. Let's see. What I wanted the mossy meadow for was just the veins of the leaves. I didn't like them without, my fingers aren't working. I didn't like them, the leaves without something in them, so I made mossy meadow leaves and then old olive, and I took the veins out of the mossy meadow and put them in the old olive. And I thought, now I have a set of leaves the opposite too. So let's go ahead. And we're going to add a little bit glue in the center. And the center. I'll just, there's no rhyme or reason with this. It's however you want it. Come on, I gotta pick it up so I can play with it. Okay. Can hear my basset snoring. There we go. Okay, and then this center. Okay, I did use one of the little dabbers, and I should have done this before, but I didn't, so we will do it now. Don't know what I did with my clips or coral. Oh, and I used a little bit of clips of coral. So Kim, you're in Canada. Do you watch um, Rose Coleman? Because that's how I found my upline, because I was watching Rose Coleman, and because I'm in the United States, I couldn't be purchasing from her, and I wanted to join too. unfortunately. I think you could purchase classes. You just can't purchase the things. I don't know. I have to find that out. I never figured that out. Okay. So I inked the edges, and then I'm going to take my bone folder, and I just real lightly, really lightly, because these are delicate, rolled. See, I just broke it, but it doesn't matter. Roll them up a little bit, very lightly. Oops. Just to give it a little bit something like that. Okay. And then I went ahead and added a leaf to each side. But I think I'm going to go ahead and add the flower first so we can see where it's going to be. So, like there. Just a little dab right in the center. Oops. And you can take a piece of tear tape. In fact, I might do that and put it on the back so that the veins will stay in place. So I'm going to turn that over. Take a piece of tear tape. Nice. I'm not retired yet. Wish I was retired. I'd be doing this all day, every day. There we go. Oops. Okay. What did you do before you retired? I'm gonna go ahead and use my bone folder again and just give them a little bit of that. And then stick them one on one side, one on the other. Don't need a lot of glue. Put one there. And one on the other side. Did you get to go to on stage, Kim? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put this on dimensionals. I'll put them on, and then we have to put the ribbon on. Because when I first made this, I put the ribbon on, I glued it down, and then had to fit the ribbon in it. Actually, I'm gonna move this over. Let's see. Yeah, this can go here. What kind of trainer? Okay. I did go. And this is my second year going. I went to Raleigh, and then I just went to the California one. Oh, they're so much fun. You get to learn so much and just do so many things and meet so many people. It was really cool. Okay, piece of the ribbon. And I want it on that one bump right there. And I'm going to give a little bit than too much. But we need enough so we can tie, and then we can trim off. Kind of a waste, but I don't know how else to do it. Okay. Now I'm going to put another piece of tear and tape. Oh, okay, got it. I used to work at a bank a long time ago when I first met my husband. as a teller. Things have probably changed a lot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take these off. And we're going to, let me move some stuff away, starting to get cluttered. Put it in the center of here. There we go. Put this away. Trying to be better about my area. Okay, so this is going to go where there's about the same amount from the top to the bottom. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. And it goes about right to the edge, and top to bottom about the same. Just hold it down. Perfect. We're going to need another piece, not quite as long. That, let's see, will go on this side. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, teachers do. I teach 4Kers, the little ones, so sometimes my teaching is not the best when it comes to adults because I feel like I work with 4 and 5-year-olds all day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tear this off, and we're going to add this ribbon. See if it's about the same area. Oops. Here we go. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So let's add some glue. We're going to add one more piece of tear and tape to keep that ribbon there. Christine Bertram, my upline, calls it a tear and tape sandwich. There we go. Thank you. Okay. There we go. This on and center it in there. And then we just have to put the sentiment. How'd you find me then, Kim? I love this DSP too. I'm just wondering. Okay, the inside, we use this. I added wedding wishes. And I stamped this really pretty flower here. In Calypso Coral. And I just did it off the edge a little bit. Right there. I think I stamped off for the original. I probably should have. but nothing I can do now. Clean the stamp off. And I got stuff all over. I should have used it because I have to ink that up now. We'll use our brush. I already have some on it from the last time, so I might have to add a little bit. Little more. Okay. This is not my usual, these colors are not my usual thing, but this paper is super pretty. And then I just went ahead and did the same thing that I did on the front as in the middle. So let me get wedding wishes. Oh, I know what I did. I did something a little different. So the wedding wishes is a long stamp and I wanted to fit on here. So let me find again, put my blocks underneath my computer. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need a little bit of support here. I've been doing these for a couple years, but don't have tons of followers yet. So I appreciate that. Okay, so I put it on the block, and all I'm going to do is stamp up one side and then the other. So I get my Versamark, and I'm just stamping up wedding now. Ooh, see, I always do this. Hold on. Gotta use my little pillow. I always forget the pillow stuff. There we go. Yes, I have a Facebook also under the same um name, Two Long Dogs and a Stamper. Okay. So I'm gonna put wedding right about there. And then wishes. So I stamp up the other side, which is wishes. And I know I can see it. I know you probably can't see it, but I can see where wedding is. So I can add wishes underneath it and just hope that it's centered. I think it looks it. Okay. Go back to the gold. We're going to use that in a second. I have a lot in my little thing, so I'm going to try to use. I'm going to do it. I was going to do it all at one time, but no, that'll be hard. Okay, let's turn this on one more time. Usually it's Wednesday nights at 7, and then I've been doing scrapbook um on Monday nights once a month, usually around the teen. So one time it's been the 16th, 13th. So what is that, like the second, third week, depending on the month. And then I've been trying to go every two, let's see, not the first 2 weeks. So usually the last 2 weeks of the month on Wednesdays for cards. I just love this. So pretty. Gold isn't my favorite, but with this set, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, let's do the edges real quick. I wanted to put this part on dimensionals too, but I was afraid I might do it on this one, that it would be too much for mailing, but we're gonna try it on this one to see what it looks like after I do the edges. I do put a schedule out there. I usually put it on Facebook, and I do have a on the site. What is that? Where I put it on the Stampin' Up site, my schedule. I had fallen behind, and I don't think I put April up yet, so I need to figure that out. I've got to do that. I'm trying to get better at that, but I'm not in that groove yet. Sorry, I was at a camera shop. Hey. So what I was saying was this one I just glued. Hold on, let me move this over. This one I just glued on, and it just seems so flat. And I get it. This one's already up, so I thought that would be too much, but I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one. I'm going to add dimensionals. That's right. So go ahead and use all these up. We'll see how this works if it's too much. Jeannie, you know Kim? Okay, let's see. So we want to make sure that it's covered up. Yep. Okay. I like it popped up more. I don't think it gives that much of a difference when you're mailing. I definitely would pop that up. Look, I think it adds something. Yeah. And then you just tie it. Oh, that's funny. Glad you're here. There we go. I like this ribbon. It's pretty, but I'm not too sure about the tying part. Have you guys used this yet? I don't feel like it ties pretty. That just could be me tying too. There we go. Okay, first card done. That took a long time, sorry. I do like it popped up. I would pop it up for sure. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to clean up a little bit here. I can do bows most of the time, but I don't know. It feels like that, I don't know, certain ribbons make prettier bows. Okay. So this one I did all the coloring and cutting already because the only thing I didn't do is I wanted to um take some of the color off. So let me show you what I'm talking about. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, that's kettle pink. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the one we're doing now. And I did, like I said, the coloring already. These are all the little pieces. So we got big flower, little flower, bunch of leaves. This is a die from that Easter basket. I just wanted to add a little gold, so I have that. We have a couple of these leaves. I love these see-through leaves. I don't know, I think they're pretty. A couple of these from the die cuts. We have one of the dies that you can mat. We have a corner. This is cool. Let me show you that. I don't know if you guys have this. It is, let's see, is it this one? No, hold on. It's a one die. See? And it takes out two, and this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. So we have that. This piece of paper comes from, it's called Wood Grain Wonders. I think it's online. It's an online exclusive, and it's just all wood grain. It's really pretty. I like the wood grain outdoorsy stuff. So, with the wood grain, with this piece of paper, I know you really can't see it much, but I feel like what you can see, I liked. I took a pair of scissors and I just roughed up the edges. Yeah, I have a bow maker too, but I never seem to take it out to use it. Don't know why. I bought it from Christine. I don't know why I haven't. So I just did that on both the edges. And like I said, the bottom edge, you can't even barely see it. Top edge, very little too, but I don't know. I did it. Okay. So we got that. I'm going to put the inside to the side. Oops. I'm gonna burnish. See if I can remember what I did. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not gonna glue it down yet, but that goes down here. I went ahead, this is weird, but I scrunched this up a little bit because I didn't, it was too perfect and too bright for this card. And then I took my blending brush along with pecan pie and I just used a little bit of it to make it not so pretty, if that makes sense. And then I took one of the um one of the dabbers and did the edges. Brown dabber. And then just did the edges a little bit. It was just too bright for this card, but I wanted to add a little bit of something. paper, you know, little DSP to it. Okay. The other thing I wanted to show you is I colored these flowers already with the alcohol-based markers, the Stampin' blends. But again, I wanted it to look not so colored. Like I wanted to look rough. So I took the color lifter and just went over certain areas. No rhyme or reason. I just did. Like wherever you would think you needed to take off. And it just slowly comes. And then I took my bone folder and roughed it up a little bit. Okay. And then I did it to the leaves. I didn't use the color lifter on the leaves, so or the little flower. I just did it on the big flower. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna push this aside because we need to add our stamp sentiment. And like I said, I rarely use gold embossing, and this one, all I did was use gold embossing. So this one is to a fabulous friend. I can't remember where that is. Let's see. I wonder if I used a different stamp set. I can't remember. Let me look. It's not on this one. I think this to a fabulous friend is from the uh product of the month, the stamp set. Let's see. Yeah, it is. So I used from Fabulous Sayings. In the beginning, I was showing people um the March one, and this was is this February? No, I think this may have been January because February I think was paper. Thanks. I do too. I'm not I guess I'm more like a farm looking, like I don't know how to say that, but I don't like it pretty. I like it a little beat up a little bit. Um Now I can't find my powder. Oh, there it is. I think that's why I might not like the gold so much, but I like the gold with it when it's a little beat up. So let's see. Get my Versamark out again. And I did it on the left bottom corner. Use that same old gold stuff here. Okay. Hold on. A little bit more. Okay. You should see my, no, you should not see my desk. I would be embarrassed and you would be mortified. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start gluing some things down. I do have to use the blending brush on one more thing in just a minute. So this I kind of centered so that there's about the same amount at the top as there is on the bottom, give or take. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I need to use the blending brush on this because this is just a little 2 clips of coral. And then I used pretty pecan pie too. I know, I do too. I love watching embossing. I love the black. When you see the black, I don't know why, but it's just so pretty. Okay. Let's start putting stuff on our card. Okay, so the gold, I put one up here and one down there. So I'm going to go ahead and add some. Let me get my little, what is this called? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But glue doesn't stick to it. So I'm going to put these down so I can add a little bit of glue. Stuck. There we go. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, I have a question. Is it Jean or Jean-E? Like, do you have I know it's spelled Jeanne, but do you say Jeannie or is it just Jean? Okay, so I'm gonna put this down here. And put it right about there. Am I on camera? Yep. It's gonna be hidden anyways, mostly. And then I'm gonna take this one. About there. One on the top, one on the bottom, one to the right. The top is to the right, the bottom is to the left. I'm going to take this. I got a little bit here. Put this in the corner. I didn't put glue here so I could stick some things in it too. Okay. This is going to go under here. And I kind of just centered it top to bottom. so that there was the same amount on the top as there is on the bottom. Big leaves. Here. This guy. Oops. I've just been putting like the glue in the center so that it can sit up some. Oh, I know what I did. Shoot. Time out. See this white in between? I went ahead and cut that out because I wanted to be able to put that flower in between them. I forgot. And I glued it down, but I caught it in time. There we go. Okay, now I can stick that back down there. Like that. And then I could take the flower. Put it right there. Take the big flower. Again, just in the center so that I can put other things underneath. I can go back and add more, but I don't think I did. Stick this here. It's like a little puzzle. Where do you want to put things? Like some of these. These are vellum. I don't know if I said that. These are made out of vellum. I cut them. I cut them out of vellum. I love vellum. I was so sad when Stampin' Up got rid of it, but it's back. I just started putting things where I think they should be. I kind of turned myself into a little florist, even though I kill plants. I'm not a good plant person. I love them, but I kill them. Okay, now we need our green leaves. And this couple leaves. And Bubba. I don't know what woke us up, but he just got up off the couch like he, something bit him in the butt. There we go. Put this guy down here. This one down here. Oh, I forgot to put the bling on that other card. I'll bring that back and do that. This one over here. Okay. So that's the front. And then the inside, I already stamped because I didn't want you to. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I did. I did. I must have stamped the other one. So I took the big flower, which I gotta find. I thought I left it off on, put it on the. I did. What did I do with it? Good question, right? I left it on the block. Oh, here it is. I knew I was going to use it. Okay, so I went ahead and used basic, or not basic black, but the Memento. And I just did the corner. So we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. And just a little bit of it. Thanks, Kim. Hope to see you next time. There we go. Did I? Oh, I did. Okay. I thought I embossed that. I was like, shoot, I did that wrong, but I did not emboss that. I think I embossed the letters though. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I only made these a couple weeks ago and I'm forgetting what I did. Yeah, I did. I mean, this is a birthday. I used the I'll color that in a second. I want to go ahead and do the happy birthday, and I used again the fabulous sayings from the um product of the month a couple months ago. And I used happy birthday. And I did emboss it. So I'm going to go ahead and emboss this one again. I think this is the most embossing I've done in so long. I normally am not a huge embosser, but these cards kind of make you want to emboss things, right? Oop. Move some stuff out of the way. First, some little pillow. I embossed it down here next to the flower. Tap, tap, tap. Glad you're back. Kim left. She had to get going. And I'm going to do it right about there. I was saying, is it Jean or is it Jean E? I know you have an E at the end, but do you go by Jean or do you have the E sounding at the end? It's so hard when, when you're just looking at the screen. Okay, so Jeannie. I always want to call you, say hi, and then I don't want to say it wrong. Yay, I'll remember that. Okay. Right. I'll color this really quick. I use just light and dark Calypso Coral mostly. And we'll go ahead, do a little bit in the middle. don't always color on because I don't know if people actually want to watch you color or not, you know? It's so hard to tell. I like watching people color because I love to color, but it also might bore people, and I don't want to bore anybody. I always do my dark first, and then I go back and do light, and then I go back and do more dark. Sometimes I do too much and it bleeds. I have to get a new clips of curl. I think I have it. I just have to look in my extras. I'm kind of rushing. Normally, I don't go this quick. I love these blending brushes. They're my favorite. But I love coloring too. Okay. Some darling duckling for that center. Don't need a lot, just a little. Can't even tell that I'm doing it probably, but I know I'm doing it. And take a little lifter. I like using the brush side though. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and put this on our Calypso Coral mat. Boy, do those bleed through, huh? Those markers. It makes the paper curl, the embossing sometimes, so it's hard to get it to go down straight. And you can't use too much glue on that white or this glue is like being weird. But it'll make it curl even more. Okay. Put this on the inside. Put a little bling on it. Let's see what I did. Let me put a big and a small up here. Obviously, it doesn't matter. You do what you do. And then I put a big one down here. Did I do anything on that side? Nope. Okay. Card number 2. Oh my God, it's laying. Maybe I need to add more glue. There we go. Okay, and I forgot to put the bling on this one. Let me bring this back. I put some right here. Put one here. There. One there. I don't think I put any on the inside. Nope. So, okay, card 2 done. Ready for card 3? I don't think I embossed on this one. Did I emboss on this one? I did. Oh my gosh, I embossed on everything. Okay, so again, I did all the cutting. Pull everything out. Go ahead and Burnish. Yeah, it's spinning on me. Whenever my mom calls, it screws things up. Hopefully, you'll get it back. Is it back? It's done spinning here. Are you back? Whenever somebody calls, it does that. And my mom has a tendency of calling even though I tell her not to. I'm not going to put this whole thing on because I only need, this is a big stamp. It's the greenery. I'm just going to put just the tip of it. And I'm going to use Old Olive. Just got to find it. Maybe not. Thought I had it out. Maybe I'll use Mossy Meadow. I don't think it'll matter. I do with it. That's like a color I use all the time. Hmm. I'll use Mossy Meadow. It's not going to hurt too much. Is it working anymore? Well, she called only the once, so I'm hoping she's not going to call again. Is it working now, Vic? Or is it still buffering? It looks good on my end. Oh, okay, now it's all good. Okay. I see you said that, Jeannie. Thank you. Okay, so I stamped right in the center and kind of off. Like this. And then I gotta grab it. I hope I have it here. I totally forgot about it. Hold on. It is a little darker, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with it. I don't know what I did with my Mossy Meadow. Use this water and really lightly picked up the ink off of what I didn't use on the stamp and then colored it in. And not like perfect. I just hold on. I need a little more water. Okay. I think that'll be better. Oh yeah, much better. You can take the ink off of the pad too. But since I had some on here, I really don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. There. I like using this. I haven't done it much, but because it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to take the Mossy Meadow and just go around the edges like I've been doing so that it's not a white edge. Oh, okay. And let's see. Let's look at dauber. I really need new daubers. My daubers are disgusting. And I tried to order them, but they're back ordered. It's a weird thing to be back ordered, I think. Did she forget that I'm doing this? Okay. Okay, so this I put on dimensionals. Okay, and put this on the fresh freesia. Right in the center. And then I embossed Thinking of You. When I do there. And then cut it out. Because this doesn't have a little die cut. I mean, I could use a little die cut, but I didn't want to cover up too much of this, of the leaves. So I thought, why not fussy cut it really quick? So once again, I'm going to emboss. Spit. Yep. I'm getting really good at remembering to use the little powder thing. I'm remembering. Versamark. Tap, tap, tap. Somebody keeps texting me too. I don't know who's doing that. I'm not really this popular of a person. I just hear my little phone going ding, but that doesn't do anything. It doesn't make my video buffer like a phone call does. Okay. Oops. Okay. The world. Oh, it's Vic. They're texting about mom, I think. I keep hearing the ding, and I just looked, but I didn't read because I can't read it. So I'm just gonna go really quick, cut this out. I'm not a really good fussy cutter, but sometimes you just kind of have to do it and just go with it and hope for the best. Okay, I figured. I just hear. Do you guys hear the dings? I don't know if I don't. I don't know if you can or not. Does that bug you? I didn't realize I had to turn off my text. I don't know. Like if I turn the volume off for my texts, would you guys be able to still hear me? Those are questions I don't know the answer to. There we go. Okay, and then I just glued it into the center. Just like that. Okay, so I know I put this down, but I have all these little things that we have to add. Um, Hold on, did I get them off? I have this little like flowery thing. To me it looks like a baby's breath in both fresh freesia and vellum, and then that pretty leaf, and then I have little scraps of this, so I'm going to use these scraps and put the ribbon on the back of the fresh freesia layer in the upper right corner. Actually, this piece might be big enough. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do loops. I'm going to do a shorter loop like that, and then a little bit longer loop, not really long, just a little bit, and then another shorter loop. So the middle one, I'm choosing for it to be just a little bit longer, just like that. Then I'll put another piece of tear and tape. It's us, but we can hear the ding on the video. Dang. Okay. I wonder if I'll have to experiment and see if you can hear me. If I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? Like if I turn the volume down on my phone so you don't hear the dings, will you be able to hear me then? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to play with it and see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick these. I'm just taking the little ends off because I don't need those, and it's hard to shove those little ends down between the layers. I'm crooked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this up. Should just leave it, shouldn't I? There. So I'm going to add a little glue to the bottom of these. Stick that in there. And then this one. Right about there. And then the little leaf. Sure, you should put the leaf first. There we go. Okay. And then this can be glued to the front. Right about there. I did it more to the left of the card. And then those same, the bling, what do I do with them? Oh, here they are. I used the clear, not really clear, but the white ones up here. And I put one big and two small. One on the top of the big one and one to the side of the big one. Like that. And then we need to put the inside. The inside, I screw this down. Or let's actually stamp first. I did not emboss. Yay! I just used old olive, but since I can't find my old olive on my table, I'm going to use mossy metal. But I use the same paper, just like I did on the front. I just made it a little smaller. And put this down towards the bottom. I think I gave it like about an inch, 3/4 of an inch on the bottom. Like that. And I used Holding You in My Heart. It's the inside statement or sentiment. Oh, you can't. Okay, good. Sorry, read that wrong. Use mossy metal. Old olives around here somewhere because I just used it. Oh well, mossy metal will work. And I just put it above the DSP. Oh, I think I moved it. Darn it. Oh, not too bad. Could be better. But it'll work. I picked it up and it stuck to the paper and then fell back down. I thought I made a huge smudge. Okay. Glue this inside and we just have one more. And I'm so glad that I used uh I did a lot of the preparations because it's taken forever and I did most of the stuff to do it. The last one I did not do part of the stamping and embossing because I wanted to show you how to do the mirror image using the stamping positioner. I just think it's so cool to do it. So Um, yeah, that one. It won't take long because everything else is cut out. I hope it won't at least. Okay. Card number 3. Done. Okay. Last card is my favorite card. Like I said, I'm not like this fancy dancy stuff, but I kind of love this card a little bit. Okay. And I'm kind of proud of myself because I kind of made this all by myself. Like, you know how sometimes you look at cards and you see things and you pick things from it? This one, I I think at least I came up with it by myself. So, I didn't get like inspiration from somebody. So, this is the card. Oops. And what I'm talking about the mirror images, I wanted to put this here, but when you opened it, you saw the back end of this flower, and I didn't like that. So I wanted to put a flower there also. But if I stamped it and turned it and put it here, it wouldn't have lined up, right? Because it's not the mirror image. So I'm going to show you how to do the mirror image with the Stampin' Positioner. But let's do some. I did the inside already, so you don't have to sit here and watch me. What I did was I stamped with Versamark, embossed it, and colored it with Petal Pink, and then embossed this too. So this is done. So here's something. Better not be in my house. Some, hmm, I don't know if I want to investigate. I'm hoping that's on the outside of my house. Sounds like something. Hmm. I'm going to try to ignore that for now. So I can do this. That was weird. The dog's sleeping through it. Huh. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this on the inside. It's the white onto the petal pink. And then this can go on the inside too. Oop, embossing almost fell. Okay. It's like that. I forgot to burnish. Okay. And this paper is so pretty too. This, I love the white and the gold. And it's just going to be on, put on the petal pink. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and then scored at 5 1/2, and then cut at what, 2 3/4. This part off so that we can make this card that's like open in the front. And then these go on the front and in the middle, or the front and the back of the front flap, if that makes sense. I'll show you. Let's see, I think I like this way. So that goes here. And goes here. Like that. Okay, so let me get the Stampin' Positioner, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this yet. Jeannie, do you have one of these yet? They're pretty cool. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get a piece of white cardstock and I'm just gonna stamp. I'm gonna add this to the corner. I don't know what I did with my other. Hmm, It's somewhere. Must have fallen off. We'll just have to deal with one magnet. This is a Stampin' positioner. A couple months ago, last month, a month before, you could have gotten this free if you joined Stampin' Up. Now it's in the new catalog coming out, so um, you'll be able to get it with the new catalog. Okay, I'm going to put the stamp down where I want it. And this little thing has these little things that go like this. See that? And you put those down on. Oh, yeah. Scoot over. Can you see it? Yep. Put those down on it. Oh, duh. That's why. You put these holes. I'm losing my mind. It's getting late. Down on this. And you pick up the stamp. So you're going to push it down, and it's got those little spring loads, and pick it up. And just pull it off. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use the Versamark, which is where? Right here. And I'm going to stamp this up. With the Versamark. I'm going to use my little pillow. Okay, so this is just the normal image that we're going to do. Stick that down. Oh, I got a hair on there. Hopefully it doesn't show through. Yeah, put that to the side because we want to keep it in the same spot. Go ahead and use okay. We only have to do this one more time after this. Are you sick of seeing me heat and boss? I think that's so pretty. That would be just so pretty with just white. Okay, so this is how you do the mirror image. You have to use one of silicone mat. I couldn't remember what that was called earlier. It's called a silicone mat. Go ahead and we're going to make sure it's all clean. Okay. We're going to ink this up again. We don't need a little outer thing anymore. For now. Actually, for the other piece of paper we do. Okay. We're going to ink this up again. I'll probably do this twice because of the mat. And we're going to press it down. Make sure you really give a good pressure on it so that it gets onto that silicone mat. You can do this with regular ink too, obviously. And we're going to do it one more time to make sure. Oh, it looks pretty good, but I'm going to do it one more time, hopefully. Okay. Just because it's a silicone mat and not just paper. If it was just paper, it wouldn't be so nerve-wracking to have enough. There we go. Okay, get a piece of paper. A bunch of spare. That'll be good. I hope I'm doing this right. I always second guess myself. Okay. Put that down. I'm going to do it again. This time it doesn't matter if there's ink or not. We're just using the ink pad for pressure, not the ink pad, the stamp. And we're going to go ahead and really push down on that. Make sure you get all that Versamark ink up. Okay. This is the side that will be the mirror image. Sounds good. I know it's a late night. Thanks, Jeannie. Have a good night. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and use the heat tool again. And we will finish this card up. I forgot to use the powder on it, so I do have little areas and have little pieces, but I'm okay with that right now because this has been a long video. Okay, done with this. So let's just color these two really quick. Use petal pink. And I think I did use the lifter. So use dark petal pink in the center and around the edges. Okay. Right. do like using the emboss because it kind of keeps the alcohol markers in control. It doesn't seep out as much if you use too much. I'm kind of heavy handed because I keep going back and forth. Um, so I can get the shading I think I like. But with the embossing, it kind of makes it stay in place. It doesn't bleed. So it's kind of cool. You can see I'm going back again. And sometimes it bleeds if you keep going back like I do. Maybe that's telling me I shouldn't be going back and forth. I don't know if I use the lifter. We'll see as it dries. Okay, one more. Quickest coloring the left. Normally much slower at it. Yeah, see this one. I don't like this one as much because it has all those little spark pieces, but that was because before you put it um, on the piece of paper on the silicone mat, you should use the powder. And I did not do that. I forgot. But I am going to be okay with that. Maybe I just won't glue this one down and redo it when I'm off camera. If it bothers me, which it probably will. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and die cut these out really quick. And we will add them to our card. I got that one really close to the paper, but that's okay. It'll work. I'm having issues here trying to find. Ah, well, I'm tired. There we go. No, no. Oh, okay. I'm a dork. This is the mirror image. So you're going to have to put it on the back. And what I did was I can't show you, but I looked up into the light of my light that I have here and lined it up. You can see it so that it comes out correctly. It's because it's the mirror image. You can't use it on the front of it. You have to use it on the back. Let me just make sure it's pretty good. Oop, no, it moved. Duh, I'm a dork. I was wondering why I couldn't get it to line up. Should be pretty good. Okay, let me run this through and then I'll run the one that's normal, not the mirror image. Let's see, this is so cool the way you can do this. Make the stamps, you know, be the opposite. See? Okay, I could have scooted it over a little bit, but it's not terrible. There we go. See how this side has less than this side, but that's okay. Now this one will be normal. See how quick and easy that was? Instead of trying to figure it out. Okay. This is the front one. Front one is so much prettier. I might not glue the back this one on and redo it when we're off camera because yeah, you could say definitely tell the difference. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put tear and tape on the back because I'm going to add some ribbon and I'm going to add it to the diagonals. So pick a corner. Sure. So I want to do it on this corner and then on this corner. And I have a couple little pieces. I'm going to use these pieces to make it. I'm going to do the loops again. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it'll work. Maybe this won't be long enough. I'm just going to try to use it. Yeah, it should work. 1, 2, and I lost the ribbon. How did I lose the ribbon? Ah, found it. I know how I lost the ribbon. Because my desk is a mess. And one more. And then I'll do the bottom one. I'm going to go ahead and put another piece of tape. Just to hold those down. Okay. And then we'll do this here. This side. Stuck on the card. I don't think my fingers want to work anymore. There you go. And another piece. Go. Okay. So this is going to go on the front. And I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals. See if that's good. Just put enough so that it supports it. Would be pretty. This could be colored too. That would be pretty too, but I just didn't do that. Put one more under here. There we go. Okay, so that's how that is. So then I turned it over and I lined it up with this one. I'm not going to put this on though because I really want to redo this. But you line it up like that. Well, should I just do it? I probably should just do it. It'll be fine, right? No, I'm going to redo it. So then you glue it on here. What I did was put glue here and dimensionals here and closed it like that. Okay. I'm not going to, because I want to redo this flower. And then, see, you can look on this side. I have this, I already did, Wedding Wishes. I'm going to trim that up. And all I did was cut it with my uh, trimmer. I didn't use a die or anything. I just gave it a small border. And then slanted the side. Okay. Like that. And then I added it down here. This is a little different because I think I'm gonna the way this ribbon is, I'm gonna add it up a little bit like here. Okay. Just need a little bit in the middle. And I lined it up with the edge of the card. Actually, the edge of the Pretty in Pink. Not Pretty in Pink. Pink, man, my mind's gone. Petal Pink. Petal Pink. Okay. There we go. So that's number 2. Oh, and I used the bling, or number 4, number 2, geez. And I used the white again, and I added, stuck to my finger, 1, a small one, 2, that I'm redoing, and a big one right there. 3. Okay, so I'll show you the one that is done, just because I want to redo that one. There we go. Okay, so there's this card and this card. And this card. And this card. Oops, I'll show you the middle. This one's tied. This one's not. But I like this one better because I can show you. Pop this up. Should pop that up. I didn't pop it up on the first one. Okay. Well, whoo, long night. Sorry, guys. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've gone longer, so I feel a little bit not too bad. Let me twirl you around again. Hello, hello again. Oh, my face is red. I don't know why. Thank you for watching tonight. If you would like this class, please reach out to me. It's $30 plus $6 shipping if you'd like it shipped to you. Or you can you can get this class for free if you purchase $50 worth of product from my online store, or text me or email me with an order. New catalog's coming out soon. It's going to be in May. So if you'd like a new catalog, please contact me and I will send one out to you. It's really awesome. I can't wait to show it to you all. Uh, yeah, if you'd like to be part of this wonderful community and join Two Long Dogs, I would love to have you. Like I said, just reach out to me and it would be wonderful to have you so that we can enjoy each other's inspirations, creativity, and just be part of our little group. I'm a little group, but then I'm also part of the Be Happy Stampers, which is a huge group, a really big group too. So you would have that support too. So I appreciate you being out here, or out here watching me, and hope to see you. I'm going to be live on Monday, the 13th, for my scrapbook pages. So hope to see you on Monday, April 13th. It's coming up quick. Have a good night. Have a wonderful Easter. Yay. Enjoy time with your family and friends and celebrate Easter however you want to celebrate it. If you want to celebrate it as the Easter Bunny, or that Jesus has risen, that is fabulous. So thank you. Let's make one, let's make hearts happy, one creative creation, crafty creation at a time. I'm tired. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye.